Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are live on Twitch streaming the Unreal World today. And let's get started with our character, Consolus the Comelanian. There is his physical profile. We've been surviving now for a couple of weeks here, of course, in the Unreal World. Very interesting Iron Age primitive survival game. Obviously, it's a roguelike. If you're watching on YouTube and you're new, check out the description. I've got all kinds of lists for this series and my previous series, including some tutorial videos. So if you like it, you want to get into it. It's got a bit of a learning curve, but that's mainly just revolving around like learning all the different commands and stuff. But you can always hit the question mark, pull up like a full, like just loadout of basically every command in the game. And if you are somebody who's watched my Cataclysm series, you'll know that this game's a little bit less punishing than Cataclysm, although it is still very punishing nonetheless. So let me get my chat window set up. I guess that's a good place for it. Really, there is no great place for the chat window. Let's see, let's move it down a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're set to go, everybody. So let's take a look at our situation here. Yeah, we have set up several base camps. Hey, Consolus, there he is. What's going on, buddy? The man that the player is named after. Consolus in chat. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-oh. Speaking of chat, now it's cut off. No, I just turned it off. How did I do that? There we go. All right. What's going on, my friend? Thanks for dropping by the stream again. Getting right back into the swing of things. Going to be going live today for a few hours and then back at it tomorrow with some Cataclysm. We'll be starting a new run tomorrow, too, buddy. So tune in for that. But, okay, so our inventory is looking pretty light. We're doing good. Let's actually zoom in here at this location. I've got to remember how to zoom in and out and not sleep instead. Akatato, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for dropping by the stream today. Hello, hello. So let's take a little look at what we've got. Okay, so the meat that's here being dried is going to be ready today and tomorrow. So we're good. I think we left ourselves in a really nice situation. Actually, I think the last bit of content I published for this game was a recorded episode or two that I posted on YouTube while I was unable to stream. So if you missed that, once again, check that playlist. I've got it linked in Twitch chat, and it's also down in the description in the YouTube video. All right, but we've got a piece of leather. Oh, let me move the cursor. Yeah, there's a piece of hide here being prepared. Hopefully going to turn it into leather, but the real key is we're hoping this fat doesn't go rotten by the time that happens, because then we won't have any way to actually prepare this. But it's not the end of the world. I think we can probably preserve it at that point and wait till the spring's thaw comes. Then we'll be able to deal with it. But, I mean, the whole point is to get this guy some better clothing, you know? We're going into the dead of winter. Even a layer of leather underneath our fur stuff will be very helpful. So, Consola says, well, you in a frozen wasteland, me in an underground lab. Yep, that's right. Living the best life here in the roguelike games. I love them. Okay, and we did just finish with a fresh kill too. Yeah, we've got a lot of meat. And let's check our world map real quick. We'll zoom in. I think, actually, I'm going to pull out just a little bit. Then we have some meat at another location too. I know I would have left myself a mark. Wait, possible arrows. Oh, we might have to return to there to search for our arrows. No, I think we've retreated and got everything kind of localized at this one campsite. But yeah, the red arrows or X's are actually just markers. The green ones are individual little camps with the shelter set up. So, all right, we're looking good. And if we really want, we can even come down here and do some trading. Because we still don't have an axe. Yeah, we picked up a masterwork northern bow, but I originally went over there to trade for an axe, but when I saw this thing, man, I just had to drop that idea and go with the axe, or go with the bow. All right, well, anyway, let's go ahead and zoom out. It is the small hours of the morning. We don't currently have anything to eat, so We might get a little bit hungry before that dried meat is ready, but let's just move around. Now, I did have to adjust the settings. I'm a little bit surprised we're not getting any light. Oh, the sun is just not up. Yeah, just a really late day. Let's go back to camp real quick. Let's try and pass time inside the camp area here. This is going to be a bit safer than just wandering around the world map. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's zoom back out. That's looking a little better. Oh yeah, much better visually. Yeah, I had to go in and adjust some of the options after loading the game and installing it into this new system for the first time, so that I wasn't sure about this map lighting. I couldn't remember if I had that turned on. I think we'll try it turned off. We'll see how that goes. There's not a lot of settings for this game, but I just rarely change them, so I kind of forgot what was what. You know, it's really just what's best for recording and broadcasting purposes, too, so you guys can see what's going on. Because you can set the darkness, like, at nighttime, so it's literally, like, impossible to see unless you have a torch with you. It's kind of a cool way to play, but when I first started putting videos up on YouTube for this game, that is how I had it set. Just because it's more of a challenge, but people complained it was impossible to see. Alright, let's check this area. Is this where we have possible arrows left behind? So these tracks here, I imagine, are pretty old. Let's just go into stealth mode, you know, just in case. T. Yeah, day-old lynx tracks. Oh, this was the site of where we encountered the lynx. True, right. We didn't actually get the kill. I think I overshot in this direction. Yeah, there's an arrow right there. Boom. Cool. That's good. We traded for these, so they're valuable to us. There it is. It's not even broken. Now, did we lose more than one? Let's see. If I shot, it would have probably been more in this direction, too. Just kind of poke around here. Maybe we'll even get lucky and come across the lynx again. It's not entirely impossible, but lynx is a bit different than an elk. I imagine it'd be a bit difficult to track long time, like over time. Alright, looking okay, looking pretty clear. I think we can delete the map marker. I mean, at the very least, we found a single arrow, so that's good. We're just kind of killing time until that meat is done. Then maybe we will take stock of some of our trade goods. Maybe we will do like a quick trade run. We could even just trade food away, but, you know, I hesitate to trade food. It would be better if we could get some more kills and stuff going. Alright, so the best way to actually delete a marker is with the mouse, strangely enough. Hit A, delete. Alright, there we go. Let's also keep our eyes out for some, like, future base locations, potentially. I definitely want to set up in this general region, but precisely where yet, I don't know, so we'll have to keep an eye out. Let's see. I do like, you know, some of the features. I like our access to water. Whether it's this, like, seaside location or even just a little pond. Either one doesn't matter to me necessarily. Sometimes I like to set up my base with just, like, a little spring water. Okay, we're super tired. Trying to get back to my base, but it's too dark. Are we close? How close? How close are we? We're just above it. Alright, we'll sleep. And the food should be ready now. Oh yeah, I can actually tell. You can kind of see it. Once your eyes get accustomed to the sprites of this game, you'll notice that the cordage there is actually separated from the meat, meaning it is ready to go. So if we come here and pick it up, oh yeah, there it is. And of course we do get, there it is. Yeah, we get the cordage back. So let's drop the cordage here. Yeah, that yarn. All right, good. But we got, ooh, yeah, over 3 pounds of meat. And that's dried meat, too. So that's like over 3 pounds of elk jerky, you know. That's a good haul. Let's eat. Delicious dried elk cuts. Yeah, one of our better skills is cooking. We're actually an expert cook. So, yeah, the meat that we make will just be that much better because of it. And it should trade for a little bit more too, thanks to that. But it's still late at night, so let's go to bed. Uh huh. Slept all the way through now that we got a full belly, so that's good. But let's eat, get some water. You know what? I'm going to move this fat just one space. Oops, damn it. I'm going to move it. I can't figure out how to play the game. All right, let's highlight the fat. Why is it not? Oh, okay. I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong here. There we go. It just wasn't highlighting it, but I got it. All right, so now we can just stand here and check this thing. It'll be ready in 8 days. Good, good, good. That's what I wanted to know. Want to be able to check it without picking up the fat necessarily. So the rest of the meat has a few hours to go at the earliest. It is late morning. Let's go ahead and zoom out, jump to the map, and let's go hunting. See if we can't get ourselves another kill. Honestly, now that we've got a little bit of meat in our pocket, we could explore a bit more too. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to like venture to the west or to the east here a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll kind of head in this direction. Now, obviously, if I see an animal that's worthy of hunting, we'll go for it. But for right now, we're just going to push back some of this fog of war, so to speak. There's not much of a war going on here in the UnReal world, but there could be. I've done a whole series where I launched a single player a campaign against the Nerpezet, but I did have some help from NPCs. One of the things, we'll probably end up sleeping out here. Maybe we even set up another shelter. Oh, fox? Nah. Not interested in a fox, especially not like out or in this deep forest. Yeah, the dense trees are not the best for hunting, so we'll just say no to that. I guess it's a good sign that there's some wildlife around here. All right, let's remember to eat. I always say it, sometimes when you're in that long-term starvation mode and then you finally get food, it's easy to forget to feed your character, as funny as that sounds, because you just haven't been feeding them on a regular basis because you didn't have the food. So you got to get back into the habit of eating. All right, let's see here. Where's the water? I was looking for water now. It's midnight. We're vigorous, though. We woke up. Our sleep... Oh, there's some water. Our sleep cycle is pretty bad, but that's all right. What? There's no ice there? Where's the ice? I see it. Yes. There we go. All right, a little water. Some delicious elk. Let's eat the bland stuff. You know, and while we head in this direction, too, I guess we could kind of make our way towards... Yeah, the grays over here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of trading, but, well, I honestly don't have much to trade on me. It's never a bad idea to just go visit some villages, introduce yourself, tell them your name. And I also like to ask if they have, like, animals and just market, if they sell, like, dogs or something. In the northern regions like this, we'll see mostly reindeer. All right, we're getting cold. That goes to show you just how... Yeah, close we're getting to the midwinter point here, because we are pretty well prepared just in terms of our clothing. There's a few other pieces we could get, but it's not bad. All right, let me see. Is there another tree? There we go. Okay, so we're just going to drop the wood, and let's start a little fire here by the tree. Hey there, Handy Handy, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by the stream today. All right, had a little nap by the fire. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Just playing some UnReal World today, Hanny. We're going to be getting back into the Cataclysm tomorrow. Of course, we'll be starting a brand new run, but we'll be playing this for a couple hours for sure, for sure. But thank you again for dropping in. It's good to see everybody today. Let's check this out. Oh, again, I gotta remember to eat. Yeah, no reason to starve the character. We're not in starvation now, so we don't have any penalties for it. That's a good thing. All right, your garden's looking pretty good, Hanny. Pictures you posted on Discord. I've been doing lots of gardening today, feeling exhausted. I will take it easy, my friend. Kick back, relax. Don't overexert yourself. I'm seeing, what am I seeing here on the map? Oh, it's just a little grove of, what is this grove of? Pines? I don't know. Let's zoom back out. Sometimes you can find little interesting groves of trees. That's not really one of them. Alright, let's check the map again. Let's get back to the coast. I'm more interested in the potential hunting grounds than I am the trading right now. Yeah, gardening is fun, but, you know, being out in the sun can really sap your strength. And it's easy not to realize it at the time. You know, I know I've known guys, and probably women too, to have heat strokes because of that, you know. If it's like 70 degrees, you can go for 4 or 5 hours straight working pretty fairly hard, but the temperature's up by 10, 12 degrees. It can be dangerous. All right, I'm trying to get to this water over here. I can't reach the water. Yeah, we can't walk on the ice yet. That's a little frustrating. It's annoying when you're in like the full effect of winter, like you got to worry about cold and stuff, but you still can't walk on the dang ice. It won't support your weight. It's alright, it wouldn't be such a pain in the butt if I had like a canteen or something or a water skin, but I don't. Alright, let's check our location. We're still just out and about exploring a little bit. So we'll probably go to sleep now. It's late evening. We're cold and tired. We need to start another fire, so... Hey, look at that. Okay, we'll push those there. We'll start the fire. Getting pretty lucky, though. There's not much, like, active snow, so I'm able to just lay down and sleep. Yeah, we got woken up by the snow there, but we're fully rested, so it's okay. Yeah, let's jump out. Actually, we're not fully rested. We're only lively. That's okay. That's close enough. Let's see. It's early morning. Boy, oh boy. The sun is just as lazy as we are. Won't come out at a reasonable time. Okay. We're just hugging the coast here. There's a lot of good mountainous territory on the coast, so... Usually, if it's like the sun is up, I can get a good view of the surrounding area. Yeah, but to be honest, this is not the best, like, hunting ground. A lot of thick pine forest and spruce forest. Just not ideal. See, this is what we want, these open areas. Let's check and see where we're at. Okay. Yeah, we did a little bit. We opened up basically this area. We are on the border. Let's go down and kind of loop around. Maybe we'll enter some villages. Not necessarily to trade, but just to take stock of, like, their inventories. Okay, let's do. Yeah. If we got enough food, we could trade for just about anything, but at this point, I don't feel comfortable trading away foods. There's a dude right in front of me, but I'm going to avoid contact with humans right now. Yeah, I mentioned it before, but so you can't really tell what the humans are ahead of you. You can tell that they're foreign traders by their color, but other than that, they could be raiders. It could just be a random adventurer who's peaceful, but you could get attacked too. Okay, we're going to lose light. Oh, we have no light. And shoot. Let me look. Let me see. We are close to a little town right up here. I don't know if I can find it. It's so dark. Yeah, there it is. All right. We're extremely tired. We're going to stumble into this village, a place we've only ever visited once. Probably introduced ourselves to like 2 people, and I'm just going to open this door right here, come in, and fall to the ground and sleep. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward in the morning, surrounded by villagers all staring at me like, who is this guy? That's all right, we'll just talk to him. Hello. Introduce myself. Let's see if they have animals. No, I think I've already asked somebody that. Greet. Get to see all the character portraits. It's not a bad idea, especially you can get interesting information from the shamans about weather sometimes. And questing, too. If you want to do the quests in this game, you got to come into the villages and talk to the people. Okay, they'll probably have water here, but it's most likely frozen over and hard to find, so I'm just going to leave. And actually, let's zoom right back in. Yeah, there's some water right here. God, okay, first thing I have to do when I get an axe is or leather is prioritize a water skin. Let's eat. All right, zoom out. Let's see. How we looking? Yeah. Continue south. Maybe we'll get lucky and run into something. A pine marten? No. It's a tiny little, barely a morsel. I would have to sacrifice more meat than I would end up with. Okay, we've got a new village in sight. Very good. To the south. Actually, it looks like there's two. Is there two right on top of each other? Oh, I've never seen that before. There's two villages right next to each other. Huh. You can almost kind of tell on the map because it looks like two squares there, but oh well, we'll just enter. This will be interesting. This is going to be like a mega village. Wow. Hello. Did we ever talk to the blacksmith? Oh, I don't think we did. I forgot all about that. Okay, hold on. Go back to the chat. Let's do this. Where's the blacksmith? Not here, but you can find a master blacksmith of the village a couple in the east. A couple miles away. All right. Oh, wait. I also want to ask him about animals. No, they don't sell them. Okay, no problem. I wonder if they have an axe. Tell you what, I'm not going to spend the time right now going through these huts. We'll do that when we actually have stuff to trade. Yeah, this is definitely two villages side by side. All right, it's weird. Random generation, one of the keys of a roguelike game, random world gen. All right, couple miles east. I think we just spot. Oh my God, there's a bunch of villages to the east here. It's a whole metropolis of forest villages. Wait, it's hard for me to tell. Okay, I see the original. I think I see one here. I don't know if this is the one they're talking about, but we'll just only one way to find out. Hello, forest peoples. Oh, now these people have animals. Reindeers, let's go. Yeah, but do you have the blacksmith? Let's see, H to ask, is there a blacksmith here? What? North from here. Okay. So it is just a little bit north. That's no problem. What we are going to do is go here. I am going to leave a red X that says reindeer. Reindeers for sale. Probably won't buy a lot of reindeer. I mean, it's not bad. I prefer, though, for like animals, just for general carrying and even for butchering for meat down the road, cows are the best. Cows. Cows and dogs. That's all you really need. All right, let's get out of here. So, dude said to the north. Where is that? I think it's the one on the other side of this lake here. So what we'll do... Hey, Jeremiah, are you excited for the upcoming companion update? That would be amazing, yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Jeremiah. I actually hadn't heard of that, so I am definitely looking forward to that. Is there a post about that on Steam? I'll have to read about it for sure in some further details. Thank you for letting me know, and thanks for dropping in today. But yeah, that's something I have always wanted, is to be able to set up like a little settlement of your own, not just a hermit in the woods all by yourself, but actually have some NPC companions. So that'll be amazing. I hope it's truly like difficult to recruit them. That'll be cool if you really have to like Give them all kinds of gifts and stuff. All right, let's see. So this, I'm pretty sure, is the location of the blacksmith. Better be. Yes, we are proud to have a master Ante is his name, as our blacksmith. At least a moment ago, he was wandering to the southeast. Oh, that guy is always wandering southeast, you say. You can kind of tell the blacksmiths. There he is, because he's got a little apron on him. Whoa, that's not what I was trying to do. And there he is right there. Boop. Gukoya tribe, blacksmith. Let's go talk to him. So we probably want to start with an axe, for sure. We got to put an order in with this guy. Quit wandering away from me. Come here, you. All right, greet him. Tell him our name. Yep. We need the axe. I think we'll just start with the hand axe because it's pretty versatile and it's going to be cheaper than some of the other options, and that's good since we're just starting off. We've only got like 3 or 4 kills under our belts, so come back and bring some goods to pay for it. All right, it will still probably be a pretty steep trade because he is a master smith, but that's good. That's what we want. All right, it's a deal. Let's ask him what he wants in payment. Oh, he says he's asking for the clothes. He's literally wants my pants and my knife. Bro, you're not getting my pants or my knife. Next thing you know, he'll invite me into his little tent. No, that ain't happening. But we'll bring him some meat, maybe even some clothes. I don't know. So we'll see. Let's get out of here. Now, before we go, though, let me just make sure. I thought it would mark it here for us. I'll put a mark here myself, but blacksmith. I think the computer also marks it like the last time we were here. Wait, did I exit it? Hold on, let's get to the main map. Yeah, I didn't actually mark it. Alright. We'll put one here. And enter. There we go. But I feel like it should show it too. Huh. Maybe it takes a day or two for it to pop up. Hey, what's going on, Goizaka? Welcome, my friend. How you doing, buddy? Let's have a little bite to eat. And in the forum's been mentioned by Sami, also improved cloth making. That's what's coming in the next update. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I definitely always look forward to new updates for this game. It's great that he's still working on it, too. A true legend, that guy. All right, I think we're safe to probably head back into our own territory. And let's do some hunting. That way, when that order is ready, I'll be able to pay for it. And I won't have to go in there and hold the place up with my masterwork northern bow, like Billy the Kid. Okay, drink, eat, zoom out. We are getting tired. We'll just push it until we have to sleep. Very good. So quick. Oh, there's ice there. Let's move. Trying to get back to our little hunting ground up here. We got more meat. There's another human figure. We'll just ignore it. Squirrel? No. Let's stop off at our little camp. Oh, yes. Look at that. A delicious looking elk to the south of us. Hold on. We need to rest a bit. Let's have a quick snack. I'd love to get some water, but I think we're in good shape. Let's move in. It's not the best territory. Like, it's in the open, so it's not going to be in a deep forest, but, you know, if it runs in any direction, pretty much, other than, like, here, if it runs in this direction, we're screwed. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Yeah, let's go. Hunt time. And we're super close to one of our shelters, too. All right, so we can go into stealth mode. It's almost assured that we're going to hit it now, I'm thinking. We've got, let's look at our skill. As a bowman, we are a master at the age of 16. Our man Consolus here is a master bowman, and we have like the best bow in the game, the northern bow. Anyway, enough bragging. Let's go ahead and shoot it dead. One hit. Come on, go for the head. Ooh, nailed it. Bleeds. Okay, it's hit in the shoulder. Seriously wounded. Crippled. Oh, this might be over before. Yeah. Let's run a little bit after it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, she's hurt bad. I'm gonna stop running. Bows are good. I would not like to be an expert in fire weapons. Okay. Boy, we're pretty much able to keep pace with her even while I'm walking. That's impressive. Yeah, I mean, it says she's crippled, and it's not joking. Yeah, she's already fatigued too. Yeah, that arrow was devastating. Devastated our poor little elk. Thanks, Consolus. Good shot to you, buddy. That was all you, my friend. All right, the hardest part now is remembering not to sleep in the middle of this fight. Actually, yeah, I don't really have anything else besides the knife. Am I close enough? I think I need, there we go. Two, directly. I'm going to go for the blunt to the Legos. Repeat that command till we knock them down. All right, you're no match for me. Just go to sleep. Okay, let me switch it up now. We'll do point, head, and land in solid hit on the shoulder. Let me do blunt to the head. Now I'm trying to knock it unconscious. There it is. All right, now we go point to the neck. Repeat that command several times. And now it's dead. Woohoo, we did it. Let's pick up the arrow. No, not the harmed carcass. Let's pick up the arrow. Okay. We'll put that back into our hand so we're ready to go. Let's look around real quick for some water. Actually, I don't see. Oh, there's some right over there. All right. We've done it. Another quick kill. Easy. Didn't take too long. The animal didn't suffer. All right. And boom. Not too bad. You know, another one, vegetarian run in the Unreal world. You know what? Believe it or not, I've got a series for that. I've done a vegetarian run, in other words, but it didn't last very long. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like less than 10 episodes because my character died. I fell into the icy water and couldn't get out, and we froze to death and drowned. So it was a bit unfortunate, too, because I was looking forward to that challenge. But I might try it again in the future. It's not impossible, although it is very difficult. All right, let's butcher it up. I'm going to rely on our clothes to stay warm here. Good. What do we end up with? Beautiful winter elk skin. Another good note is that now, because of the fat we'll get from this animal, we should be able to cover that leather. Even if the fat from that animal rots, I think we'll just preserve the skin here. We'll see. Let's get back to camp with everything. So we're a bit tired. Let's rest for a moment, and then we'll butcher again. And we've got all of it, the bones and everything. We're pretty weighted down, but we are able to travel. Let's jump out to the map. Zoom out. We're trying to get to this location from here. I would like to keep all the meat and skins at one base camp. It's not essential, but it just really helps things, you know. Oh, we just encountered some reindeer. Huh. I'm actually just going to sleep. Reindeer can be great because usually reindeer occur in herds. So you can return to like the location again and again if you're a skilled enough hunter. Keep picking up animals, but it's not a great spot. Plus, we've already got this kill, so let's move. Ah, here we are. Home sweet home. We made it, and we're extremely tired and cold. Oh, there's something wandering around over here. Look at these tracks. No, don't step in it. What are these tracks here? Big Arctic fox. Oh, those stinking foxes. You know, that actually reminds me. Let's do a sacrifice. Sacrifice the elk cut. Beautiful. We are cold. Let's get a drink of water. Oh, okay, we just fell down. Let's eat Some deliciousness. We'll worry about processing the animal and stuff in the morning. Let's just go to bed. Very good. Now, I can also tell that the meat here is done, so we'll pick all this up. Good job. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff now. Let's drop 150 pounds, no, 170 cuts of raw meat there. No, let me see how long this will take. 3 days. Okay. Oh my gosh. I really need like a fire going. It's just so dark I can't do anything. Let's drop a few things here. I don't need to carry around all this meat, so I'll just drop 150 pieces. That's over. I've got over 20 pounds of meat on me, so we'll drop most of that. I also don't need the bones. Okay. Now, let's start a little fire. Push stuff in this direction. Alright, I'm going to push a trunk and some branches, and we'll start a fire. Allow me to see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Let's step over here. Wish I could do this next to the fire, but that's alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean the elk skin. Worry about the elk skin first. Alright, and our fire died out. Let's go back into our shelter. Eat some delicious dried elk guts. Nice. I think I'm going to sleep again, trying to get back onto a normal cycle. There we are. So we've woken up. We're vigorous. It is light enough, I think, that we can work now. All right, so let's go into our hiding options. And I want to cure the skin for preservation. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and dehair it first. We'll go through the dehairing stage, because I think it takes a while. It takes like 12 to 14 days to do that. 12 days? Yeah, and boom, we'll drop the fat here. If it finished, I think we can still preserve it after that. 3 more days for that piece. All right, yeah, I'm really anxious to get this leather started so we can actually make some leather clothing. That's going to be really helpful, but we've got a bunch of meat to preserve, so let's do that. We will cook dry. I'm going to do big old stacks of it with the cordage we've got. There we go. This won't take long. It was a good kill, but it wasn't a giant elk. It wasn't the biggest animal we've seen. It's a rather small elk, but that's okay. I already did the sacrifice, so I think we're good. Yeah, well, there's no need to roast any of this stuff up. We'll just go ahead and dry the whole 170 pounds. There we go. And let's drop off that cordage. Actually curious how much cordage we've got sitting here. Okay. Yeah, I've got like almost 30 pounds of cordage right here, so that's enough. We do have a little bit of fur left. That's good for trading. And of course, we've got the food that we just dropped. That'll be good for trading. Everything else here is worthless, pretty much just firewood and an old javelin. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. All right. I think we might as well just get back out and keep hunting. Like I said, we're really just waiting on the leather. So let's do it. Let's zoom out. We got plenty of daylight. It's only late morning. Where do we want to go? Let's go down to the left, I think. We haven't visited too much. Okay. Hoping we get lucky if we could get another kill. Oh boy. It'll be on. Alright, we're getting cool and tired. It's afternoon though. Let's stop off at our little shelter here. Wait, are there bones here? Ooh, give me those bones. We're going to start accumulating all the bones in one place too, because that's what I usually feed my dogs, if I feed them at all. Oh, don't get on me. People always get upset with me for not feeding my dogs in this game. Okay, let's see here. I think we probably just want to move around a little bit close to the shelter. I'm just trying to wear them out more so we can go to sleep at a reasonable hour. Keep them on a good cycle. All right, there it is. Let's go back into the shelter. What do we got sitting here? Some twigs and some trunks. Do a couple of twigs here, a couple more times. Trying to just get him to go to sleep as late as he can before he passes out. That way when we wake up, hopefully the sun will be up. All right, let's go. Sleep. Yeah, we got a little daylight now. All right, we'll eat. And I think we have, another day or two before that leather is ready. So let's continue looking around here. We'll head south. Always looking for another hunt. Once you get a good rhythm, yeah, you won't waste the meat, especially in the winter time. Summer's a little bit more tricky. Summer, I'd have to be careful. Those skins unfinished, yeah, they could easily go rotten in a day or two in the hot summer. Winter, though, it'll literally sit there for a week. All right, we've got some pretty thick forest here. Just trying to find, there we go. Nice little mountain tops. Allow us to see over the forest so we can kind of gauge what direction we want to go. I see lots of caves. Yeah, there are caves everywhere, but I don't know, at some point maybe we'll start entering caves looking for bears. Because we can easily set up some like bear traps right in front of the caves. We could potentially score some easy bears. Those are good for trading. Get some bear skin. Oh yeah. You'll be the envy of Iron Age Finland. All right, let's eat. We're getting extremely tired again. It is night. We're in the middle of the mountains, but there's a nice little shelter to the south. Let's try and get there. Bam. We did it. Drink. All right, ready to drop. Let's go. And early morning, we'll eat again. Oh, we didn't really get our full sleep in there, did we? Wow, I slept way too late that time. I pushed him too far. All right, that's fine. We're heading back now. Gonna go work on that leather. Oh, there's a dude. Avoid him. Avoid him. Yeah, at some point, we might... Well, I need to get some dogs. And then I'll feel more comfortable, like approaching strangers in the woods and stuff. All right, have a little bite to eat, and we return. There we go. Zoom in. Let's get a bit of a drink here. We'll eat. Now, how's the leather? Is it ready? It is. Oh, it's fine quality, too. Very cool. All right, I think we're going to need the fat, and it is still good. Yeah, the fat has not gone rotten yet. It would say it. It would say stale or spoiled. Stale is still fine, actually, but it's not there. So we've got several stages before it's ready. We can't craft with it yet. I think the first one is just to soak it. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Tempted to maybe make a club. How much longer do we have to wait? By morning. Okay, yeah. We've still got some time. Well, let's jump back out. Oops, I did not mean to sleep. I was trying to zoom out. Shoot, now it's small hours. Well, what we can do is just get some more branches. Actually, I'm going to move around, see if I can chop a few of these small trees down. It's always good to have extra firewood ready for you. We haven't done much trapping. I've gotten to the point where I'm confident enough in the active hunting that I don't rely too much on passive stuff, but it can be helpful if you get predators. That's one thing I will definitely do. If we see wolves like near our base or something, instead of me trying to take them on, just set up some traps. If they're of the right size, the wolves will get stuck in them for sure. It's much easier to kill a trapped wolf than a freed one. Much less fatal. All right, early morning. I think it said morning it was ready. So let's cut some branches down here. All right. Okay, we're lively now, so let's go to sleep. Good. Now it's late morning. Perfect. We'll check our skin. Haven't seen that fox, just the tracks. Of course, oops, playing zoomed in like this is not ideal for spotting animals, but not to worry. Okay, so fine soaked. Yeah, now is when we need the fat. There it is. Perfect. Whew, it lasted. That fat sat there for 12 days. I'm pretty sure if we were in summertime, it would have rotted, but not to worry. Okay, so we've got another day to wait. It's noon. We are vigorous. Let's head out to the map. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm kind of shocked by how few reindeer we've seen. I think that one that we recently bumped into in the middle of the night was the only one we've spotted. I would have thought this northerly location up here would seen more reindeer than elk, but it's alright. It all tastes the same when it's been smoked or dehydrated. Alright, time to eat. Early evening, not to worry. Yeah, now's the time to head back. We don't have enough light even at this point. If I saw an animal, it would not be good. Hold on a second. Why am I not? Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave it. Alright. Where's my place at? Oop. There it is. Kind of built it too close to the forest there. It's hard to see it from a distance. Alright, we're back. And it's not quite ready yet. It says it'll be ready shortly, so let's have a meal. We'll drink and we'll eat. We're getting weary, so we might as well just sleep. It's not going to go bad. By morning, it'll be ready. Awesome. Fine tanning elks. I think we've got a couple more stages here. Yep, soak it, and by evening time, it will be ready for the final stage, I promise. Now, wait a second. Where's the fat? I had 2 pieces of fat. Did somebody eat? Did an animal come and eat it? Maybe I dropped it. Something happened to the other piece of fat that I had. I swear I dropped it. Huh. That's weird. I wonder why that would happen. Okay, so either way, not to worry. We'll have to, I don't know, do something with this skin. I didn't leave it there, did I? 7 days. Yeah, looks like that one's going to have to be just preserved. Yeah, not to worry. All right, let's see. There's a bird too close to me. I can't do anything. Get out of here, bird. You're not allowed. All right, back out to the hunt. Let's see here. Oh, we've got some foreign traders. I don't have anything to trade them, so... What's going on, Kage no Oni? This is the UnReal world, my friend. Hey, there we go. You see it? Do you see it? Boom. Elk, just to the north. Let's grab a little bite to eat. We'll rest some of our fatigue away. All right. It's a pretty good position here. Oh. Where'd you go? Oh, crap. It, like, disappeared there as soon as I stepped to it. Oh, god dang it. There it is. Come here. All right. Oh, perfect. We're in good position. We'll go into stealth. We're going to take a shot at it. It's actually not perfect because that tree is kind of in my way, isn't it? Headshot. Oh, way off. Totally blow your shot. Sending the arrow wild. I think it's actually a really awkward position. Let me see if I can maneuver. Okay, he's sensed me. Let me try another shot. This is pretty far. We'll just do a body shot. Oh, still missed him. All right, we'll just pursue. I've so far dropped 2 arrows on this guy. There he is right there. Let me look at him. It's only a little bit fatigued. Oh, there's one arrow. Oh, crap. There's also a forest dead ahead of us. He's going to go into that forest, isn't he? Let's see if I can pull up here and do a little flanking maneuver. All right, where's your tracks at, buddy? Oh, yeah, I think he went into the forest. Nope. No? Yeah? Ish? Oh, my God, he's playing games with me. Oh, there he is. Small bull elk. Looks a little bit fatigued. Does he see me? No, he doesn't. I'm able to go into stealth, which gives us a better opportunity on our shot. Headshot. Oh, nailed him. Serious puncture in the left foreleg. We've crippled another one, folks. All right, let's do a little sprinting. We could still lose him. It's not a guaranteed. You know, if he goes into that forest, it's going to be real tricky. We're right on the coast, though. Oh, he doesn't have much other place to go. Oh, please don't go out into the water. If he goes out onto the lake, I might not be able to get him. Shoot. See him going out there? It's very fatigued. Eesh. This jerk. Let me go into stealth. Maybe he'll come back to the land. Oh, God. Go back to the land, sir. Don't do that. I do not want to go out there onto that ice shelf and try and take him on. We could easily fall in. Oh, boy. Okay, he still doesn't see me. Oh, my God. This is risky as all hell. Let's grab our knife. Oh, he's going farther out. Let's hit him in the legs. Let's take his legs out. Okay, he rose back to his feet. Don't go farther. Oh, we're literally skating on thin ice here. All right, he's down. He's unconscious. Knife, point, neck. Repeat. Several hits. There he is. He's down. Whoop. All right, I'm going to move him. Actually, I'm going to pick up my arrow. Oh, no. There we go. Pick up the arrow, and we'll move this guy. Oh, please, God, don't break. No, I moved him backwards. I moved the wrong direction. Oh, I'm unable to move because of fatigue. Oh, God, let's just get him to the shore. Drag this massive 500-pound carcass. These elk, man, they're dinosaurs. Oh, we've done it. Almost. No, it's too steep. There it is. Whew, it's on land. Okay. Another one down. Man, oh, man. Let's break the ice here and get something to drink. Wow. What a good kill. We're on a roll, people. Not bad. All right, we're a little bit tired. We're definitely fatigued, so we'll rest. We'll skin the animal, obtain that precious, precious skin, and butcher. All right, we're too tired, so we'll sleep. Eat. I'll go ahead and try to finish the butchering, and then we'll just rest. Just rest the day away. Antlers. Ooh, we got some antlers out of that one. All right, let's try and rest again. Okay, so we'll get a drink, but we are overweight currently, so I won't be able to travel. So the best way to deal with that is to zoom out. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to do this at this location where I think we're too close to the edge of the shore. Well, I got an idea. All right, let's go back to the main map. We're going to drop the cuts. Now I can move. Let me see where we're at. I actually need to pick that up. Let's pick up about 100. Yeah, we can do that. All right, we got to get this meat back. Hold on, let me mark it too, because I will forget. All right, good. And over we go. Our primary shelter is right here. Yeah, we didn't travel too far for that kill. Whew, man. We're literally surrounded by meat right now, but that's a good thing. That's a good problem. All right, we'll drop that. I think I'll just turn this skin into the fur, into the actual fur. So let's drop it here. Yeah, at some point we're going to want to start making furs just for trading purposes. And to be quite honest, we're kind of at that point now. The number of kills we've gotten. Alright, so let me drop the bones, the antlers. Anything else I'm carrying? Nope, that's good. Alright, now we got to immediately run back for that meat. Don't want to leave it sitting on the world map like that for too long. Uh-oh. Got a bird. We got a weasel. Where's the meat? There it is. Alright, and let's go ahead and make sure to remove this marker so I don't confuse myself in the future. Delete. Okay, we're cool and lively. But, wait, where's my shelter? We need to check on that leather. Oh my god, look, there's a dude right next to me. This guy's encroaching on my shelter. I hope it's not a band of robbers. We're going to be in serious trouble. Oh boy. I mean, there's not much I can do except just wait. That's nerve-wracking. Let's stay zoomed in for now. I guess I'll go into stealth mode. I don't know how much that'll really help me, but... Okay, so let's have a little bit of a lunch. No. And we'll pick this up. Nice. Pick that up. Let's clean this one. So we're going to start the cleaning process on this fresh skin we just killed. And I've got... He does want to cuddle up next to me. He's probably going to wander over here, whether I like it or not. No. And the bird just blew my stealth cover, too. Stupid bird. Giving me away. Alright, we're tired. Let's eat. I have to pick up some more jerky here. I'm running low. Alright, drink. Okay, so now we're going to do the leather. Oh, wait, I forgot. There's another step I need to put the other fur through. Yeah, now that we've cleaned it, we will just tan it, which will take a few hours. What's going on, Andy? Welcome, welcome, my friend. I see you're live. That's good, buddy. Glad you made it. Glad you're alive. All right, let's do this. How you doing, my friend? I see your mod is catching on quite nicely. All right, not worried about that guy. All right, we're cold and extremely tired, and we have to break. We didn't finish the skin, but we'll take a little break. We'll eat. Thanks for dropping by the stream, too, my friend. Appreciate ya. There we go. And let's continue here. Boy, oh boy. Making that leather is sure a tiring process. All right, repeat. Woohoo, there it is. We did it, though. All right, let's get some food. I'm going to pick up some of the meat at our feet here. Feet meat. Not much, just finding out my mod's being pushed online. I saw that post. Who was that posted? Was that Draco Ken? Somebody posted it. Yeah, in the Discord, I saw that. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations, my friends. It's a great concept. Meteoric steel. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Like, if you can make meteoric iron and you can make regular steel, you should be able to make meteoric steel. So it fits right in, I think, like with the natural progression. And, you know, people are desperate. Like, once you've reached steel... Oh, wasn't you, Drago Ken? Well, what's up, buddy? Thanks for chiming in and letting me know. Appreciate you, though. But, yeah, it's just a natural next step. And I think people are hungry for, like, later game stuff to do. Because once you've reached steel once or twice in a world, it kind of becomes old hat, you know? And you need more of a challenge. Wow, we're actually not able to stay warm without a fire right now. That shows you right now. Yeah, we're on day... So we're literally one or 2 weeks away from midwinter point, the coldest. I mean, we are really cold right now. Yeah, the thermometer is at the very bottom. So we just do what we can. Start fires when we need. But yeah. Let's grab this. It's got 5 more days. We've got that elk leather. I got 21 pounds of elk leather on me, folks. All right, we did that. Let's go to sleep. Beautiful. Woke up nice and toasty. We got food. Oh, that's right. I need to process this meat now. Oh my God, so much to do. 100 pounds here. Let's go ahead and grab our withies. We'll grab the meat and we'll dry it. 200 pounds of it, baby. Let's go. Repeat. And go. Yeah, I've been taking a look. You know, I'm always watching the mods, looking for updates and stuff. What am I doing here? But yeah, still really keeping my fingers crossed for those cooking mods too. I really want to wait until we get the official versions. I know there's a few folks who said they've played on servers with the forked versions and they're fine and stuff, but I mean, for every person who tells me that, there's about 5 commenters in those mod pages who are saying the opposite, you know, that they're having crashing issues and stuff. And if you read the warnings on the mods itself, you know, from the authors, it says that it can cause corruption even in the worst case. So I'd really just like to avoid that. Okay, so let's eat some bland cuts, and hopefully it's not more than a week or 2 away. You know, it's been a very long time for those. Okay, and we'll continue to dry. Here we go. But yeah. Oh, I canceled the task, damn it. I definitely miss those cooking mods, though. And I think I will switch back to a cook once they come out. Alright, there we go. So the meat is processed. Let's go ahead and drop this cordage. I don't need 10 pounds of cordage carried around. Let's look at some of the meat we've got. So that will be ready in 8 days. That's the stuff we just did. So that's 25 days. That's 17 days. And of course, I still have meat ready to go, but it's just good to keep an eye on what we've got working. All right, so that's been almost finished. We got one more step here. There we go. I've got a tweaks mod in the works. So far, I don't think there's enough in it to justify publishing it. Just a couple of recipes. Oh, so you're talking recipe also might turn into library mod. So is that unrelated to the meteoric steel one? It's just a separate mod you're talking about working on now? Let's go ahead and eat. Good. I think we'll sleep. It's a little bit early. It's late afternoon, going to bed, but oh well. We've got a lot of work to do. We're going to get this skin prepared. Oh boy. Get out of here, Fox. Little Fox is like my constant companion. Okay. Almost done with the fur. Then we'll start working on leather clothing. Boom, there we go. So we've got... now we're starting to get a stockpile of stuff to trade. Oh, I almost forgot about the blacksmith, too. Let's pull out a little bit. I want to come down here and see... Maybe I zoom in closer. Huh. Well, hey, I'm pretty sure it hasn't been long enough, so we'll stick around here and do a little bit more hunting. Like I said, we're definitely going to craft up some leather clothing. So let's grab our nettle yarn. Should grab that little piece there too. Yeah, we'll need this finer stuff right now for the crafting. Let's take a look at what we're wearing. Andy says, as of right now, yes, but I have to move the anvil enabling over to the tweaks mod if I turn it into a library mod. Gotcha. So our trousers aren't bad. I think I'm going to attempt to just make a piece of leather clothing for each item slot here that we've got. I think that's the best bet. So let's go into the make or handcraft options. It's probably better to call it. Clothes, leather. Yeah, we'll just make everything in this list essentially. Yeah, I guess I'll make a belt. Why the hell not? It'll be simpler for my brain if I just start at the top of the list and go down. Leather cap. We'll make it, and then we'll put it all on at once, like it's a little fashion show. Shirt. Ooh, that's a big piece. Leather, 6.2 pounds of leather and 15 feet of cordage, but we've got 119 feet of cordage, so we're fine. Never really saw any sign of that dude walking around, did we? I guess we're okay. All right. We are tired, so let's go ahead and sleep. We don't really want to craft when we're like fatigued. It can affect the overall quality as far as I understand it. Okay, 3 days for that piece of leather. The meat is totally fine. Yeah, let's keep crafting. All right, where were we? We made the shirt. Oh yeah, time for some leggings. That's going to take up about half of what we've got. Oh, look, perfect, 9 feet. Excellent. Get rid of that little 9 feet piece of dangling cordage. All right, let's eat. And back to the leather. Shoes. I'm not actually going to make leather shoes. Wait. No, I think what we'll do is we'll trade for some leather boots, hopefully, at some point. Because you can't double up your shoes. Like a lot of this clothing, you can layer it. Like I can wear leather leggings and fur leggings at the same time. You can't wear 2 pairs of the same item. So you can't wear like 2 furs. But a leather and a fur is fine, but shoes aren't like that. You can only have 1 pair of shoes on at a time. So we won't make those. Yeah. Boy, we might get every piece out of this one hide. Obviously, other than the shoes, though. Forearm guards, shin guards. Let's do it. A little bit of protection. Can't go wrong, especially when they got foxes just rolling around out here. And the cuirass. I still struggle pronouncing that. Every time oh no. Oh no, I'm short a piece of leather. 1 pound. I do not have enough. I mean, I could turn the belt, the cap, still wouldn't be enough. Nope. We just didn't quite have enough for that last piece. Well, not to worry. We've got 4 pounds of leather left. I'll drop it. We'll drop the nettle yarn. Good. Drop that at our feet. Of course, the plan is to turn this into leather here, too. So, might not happen till spring, though, because we're down a piece of fat. Somehow I lost fat. Where's my food? Okay, so we got a little food on us. It's time to wear all the clothing. Look at this. So it's definitely going to add to the weight. Our overall character is now going to weigh quite a bit more, about 15 pounds more, if not, a little bit over that. And that's going to increase the total penalty we'll have now as we walk around. But honestly, it's a trade-off I'm willing to take. Yeah, so right now I am carrying about 5 pounds of meat too, so that affects the penalty a bit, but -7% as a baseline isn't terrible. It's not the worst. Obviously, you want this number as low as you can get it, but yeah, for the amount of clothing we're wearing, I think it's going to be good protection from the cold, so like I said, it's a trade-off. But let's get out there, do what we do best, do some hunting. You know what I just noticed? That foreign trader is still to the south of us. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our fur. I'm going to grab the leather. And I'm also going to go ahead and just grab all the meat. Yeah, let's pick this up. We're going to go on a little bit of a trading trip. Hold on, how long does this have? 3 days. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be okay. Let's see if we can encounter that foreign... Oh, there's 2 foreign traders there. What? Oh, this guy's in the forest. No, he's not. All right, let's talk to him. What you got, buddy? You got something to trade? Let me look. Okay. Masterwork spear is not what I'm interested in. I don't know what these guys will have, if anything. Mace round shield mail leggings. Yeah, that'd be something I would be interested in the future. Right now I'm still looking for like basic tools, and God, these guys are going into the freaking woods over here. All right, well, they're not helping. We're leaving. Foreign traders are a finicky lot, and they don't always have the stuff you want. They will have good stuff typically, but it's not guaranteed to have like a reasonable selection. Sometimes their items are pretty limited. All right, where are we going? I'm just wandering around. Let's see. We're going to head south. Venture into the territory of our neighbors. I don't know how long it's been since we put in that blacksmith request, but I'm fairly confident that we have enough to trade for it now. Oh yeah, with the meat I've got here alone, I could probably buy that axe, but we're going to use the furs that we've got probably. You know, it might not have been a bad idea to make up some more clothing out of that fur. Just to make like some fur shirts or something and trade those. Here's another foreign trader. Let's check him out. You can talk to these guys without... Ooh, crossbow, fine broadsword. We're not skilled with either of those types of weapons, but I've considered like a crossbow run at some point. Although I've never done one, believe it or not. Fine broadsword, battle axe, nah. Let's keep talking to him, though. It gets a little confusing, too, because they all kind of look identical. All right, what do you got, buddy? No. Really, I'm just looking for axes. A knife would be nice. Like I said, just kind of the basics. These guys are selling... I've never seen them carry rope and a leather cap. Usually it's weapons and armor. So, yeah, let's just get out of here. We'll continue south with our plan. Trading in the villages is going to probably satisfy our needs. I hope. Uh-oh, we're tired. I mean, it's hard to tell because I don't know if they have an axe or not. Let's get some water. It's definitely coming back to me. The keystrokes, I'm getting there. I've only slept accidentally once in today's stream, so I'm feeling good about that. Now, this is interesting. Hold on, let's zoom into this. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. All right, where are we at? Yep, let's go. Squirrel. You know, if I think what we'll do, if we get down here and the blacksmith isn't quite ready, if I'm early, a couple days or whatever, we'll go and trade for some more cordage, and then maybe I will turn some of this fur into clothing. Could up the value of it. All right, so this is where we did the trade, or potential trade. All right, ooh, a little fire right there. Look at that, so cozy. Let's have a little meat by the fire. Hello, where'd you go, buddy? Come back and talk to me. Okay, you do have animals. No, they don't. All right, let's see. Where's the blacksmith? If we can't find him, we can typically just ask somebody. That's for help. Yeah, they'll give us like his general location. Oh, but never mind. She says she doesn't know where he's at exactly. She's like, I don't keep track of the guy. I'll just have to look out for him. What about this guy? Do you know where he's at? H7. He was running around in the north. Okay, well, that's where we're at. What are you doing wandering? If he's up here in the trees, that means he better have my order ready. It's like, don't go walking through the forest when you've got active orders, sir. Bro, where's he at? Northeast, okay. Oh, there he is. I see him hiding in the damn trees. Get over here, you. Traveler, what's on your mind? Yeah, we know. How's it going? Wait, what? Oh, crap. I screwed it up the first time. Yeah, I don't think I confirmed the order. Oh, that's why it didn't show it on the map. That's, I see it now. Shoot. Yeah, let's actually let's remove that. Blacksmith hand axe placed today. Shoot. Oh, poopies. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, there's other things we can do. A week isn't so long. We're not really that far from our home base either. Let's get out of this village, though. Another thing I'd like to do while we're here is search out some of these other villages that we haven't gone into yet. Let's just talk to them. See what they've got to sell. Like, there's another village right here. Alright, you Orlando Bloom looking guy here. What do you got, dogs? Nothing. Alright, he's got nothing. I mean, they've probably got some trade goods, but they don't have any animals. You gotta get away from them. You can't exit the map while there's people, like, inside of your character. Alright, so that was lame. Let's go back down. Because there's still a village, like, right here-ish. There it is. Alright, let's check this one out. See how it's going in here. This is another new village I'm pretty sure never visited. Where's everybody at? There's no people here. There they are. I'm also a little bit surprised we haven't gotten any quests yet. Alright, hold on. B. No. No animals for sale here either. Well, my initial thinking was that these guys were going to be a relatively poor tribe or culture. Then we found this bow and, like, a couple of really wealthy villages, but I am starting to suspect overall they might be kind of poorish. Alright, let's continue looking around their territory. Oops, I just walked into a village. Can't remember if we've been to this one. Oh, I need to talk to the kiddos. No animals. That's all I'm really caring about right now. We've got that axe on order, so I'm not going to worry about buying an axe right now. Okay. About time for bed. I don't have any water. Here's a lake. Let's go to the lake. Oh, good. We can actually walk on the ice now, so that's helpful. Zoom in to the middle of a lake and just break a hole right in the ice. And then zoom back out like a crazy person. And let's sleep right there on top of it. Beautiful. Yeah, we're pretty much untouched by the cold now, thanks to all the clothing that we've got. Making that leather and then layering it did the trick. Alright, what am I doing? Still just looking for more villages, but I suspect it won't be towards the border. Probably be more inland. Inland Empire. For whatever reason, I've been getting a bunch of David Lynch interviews popping up in my feed. I've been watching old David Lynch. R.I.P. Alright. New village here. Let's talk to him. Hello. Oh, bye. No animals. God. Yeah, this tribe, maybe they're rich in bows and arrows, but they don't have much in the way of animals. What I wouldn't give for a pack of dogs right now. Yeah, I would definitely make an effort to trade for some dogs. Okay, we've got ourselves a little river here. This is one of those spots people like to set up. If you're a fisherman, if you want us to play this game and do some fishing, this is kind of an ideal spot for that. You've got a river right here, but during the winter, it will never freeze over. At least this particular section of river will never freeze Yeah, because it's all real rapidy. There's a lot of rapids here, but it's also going to be a great place for like trout fishing and stuff. Yeah, so this is, I know a lot of players like to set up in a location just like this. All right. Not me, though. I'm not much of a fisher. Okay, cool. We just found another village across the lake. Oh, this one's going to be hard to get to in the springtime. I have to take a boat out here. Let's just see if they've got anything worthwhile. Oh, look. Oh, they've got a quest. Suna the maiden needs help with traveling. Okay. Hold on, though. Let me ask about no animals. All right, where's Suna the maiden? Wait, is she the one out here on the ice? Like a dummy? I think that's a child right there. Yeah. This lady out here, that better not be Suna. Come here, Suna. Bro, she just walked across the thing. It is her. I need to go to Kamo and would rather travel in a company with someone who knows the route. Wow. That's actually quite a trip. Yeah, we can do it though. All right, we'll do that. I think I can do that. Really rely on somebody who knows. Yeah, that's us. Agreed, we'll escort you to Kama. That's actually our home territory, like where our original culture is. Yeah, interesting that she trusts you. Yeah, we've never been to this village before. All right, agreed. Let's do it. There's a treasure you know and would tell me about? Oh, wait. See, to compensate your efforts, I offer knowledge about a treasure in northeastern Kuku. Yes. We'll definitely do this. Treasures are fun because you got to go search for them. They'll just give you like a rough description of the landmarks and you got to go find the treasure, but it's awesome. All right, agreed. Let's do this. And I will gladly follow you. I need a day or two. I'm ready now. Let's go. Out the door where it began. Okay. So she's our companion now. Basically, you got involved in a quest. Yay. Where's my quest screen? I lost the quest. There's the quests. All right, so we can always check it and stuff and reread it if we need to. But, cool. Should be able to zoom out, and she'll stick with us. They didn't have any dogs for sale, so we'll just live It is possible to lose companions, but... Oh, there's another village. I don't think we'll stop. Okay, so let me zoom out. We're actually headed down here. This is the destination she's talking about. The Kamo culture. But since we are in winter, I can kind of just zoom through there. We're not going to stop and do any hunting. We don't have to worry about water. Like going around water and stuff. Man, this is going to be a bit of a trek, though. All right, we're extremely tired. Let's rest. All right, we're going to wake up and eat. I'm a little bit nervous now about that skin that I've got back at our camp, but, I mean, we're already committed at this point, so I'm not stopping. Let's zoom into this lake and get a drink. I wonder if she's got a bowl or something on her. Oh, you won't trade with me? I thought she would trade with me. All right, let's go. Yeah, Consolus, if she knew anything about the way I treat my companions in Cataclysm, she wouldn't trust me, would she? Not worried about birds. Let's have a little bite to eat. Maybe I would, if she had traded me, maybe I would have given her a little bit of food. But no, as it is, no. All right, we'll rest. Yeah, winter really is the best time for traveling. It's kind of nice that we did get this quest now. And if we had skis, it would be even better, but we don't. I don't have an axe to make them. Nope, absolutely not. Oh, maybe she'll kill you in your sleep. Maybe that's the plan, to rid the world of a psychopath. All right, let's see where we're getting there. It's not far. We're going to sleep. And I think once we get there, we just immediately turn back around. Because she'll be happy that we just got her and she'll leave us. She'll abandon me. Didn't even fall in love. Alright. Eat, eat, eat. Stupid lab only has stairs to go down, now up. Oh, that's scary. Keep going deeper when you're trying to get out. Alright, we're almost there. Yay. I think we're officially in the Camo. Maybe we should bring her to a village, or I don't know. Let's zoom in and talk to her. Where you at, lady? Greetings. The road goes on for what? Where did you want to go again? Oh, okay. Any Camo village. Alright. Agreed. I thought we could just drop her off here in the middle of the wilderness. Apparently she doesn't want us to do that. Not worried about squirrels. Camo are pretty rustic people. A lot of times their cities are just sitting up in the woods. Some of these southern cultures, you'll see their villages are all like cleared out. They got like a lot of farmland. Here we go. So they're easier to spot typically, but these people are hillbillies. All right, we've brought her to the village. Let's introduce ourselves to this dude. Oh, wait, you got anything to buy here, buddy? Oh, they got pigs here. Oh, I should talk to him. Maybe we can get a dog here, or in this general vicinity. Let's talk to her first. Get her going. Thank you for escorting me. You're welcome. Oh, I have a little reward. There's a treasure on a cliff in the northeastern tribe lands where we came from. So her original spot where we picked her up. At the region called Dream Passage. It's hidden somewhere around there within a deep chasm in a cliff. They say there is a casual wealth of the Covulus origin to be found. I wish you all the luck finding it. Cool. All right, we got some treasure to go find. Let's talk to her again real quick. I'm interested. No. I was thinking, because you can never get, like, female NPCs to join you as companions. It's a little weird that she was, like, a quest giver, but it's cool. I was thinking maybe we could recruit her, but no. All right, let's see. Bothering you at an unusual hour. Oh, it is midnight. It's just, we got, almost a full moon here. Yeah, let's look around. We are tired, so we'll just sleep in the building. I don't know. I'm tempted to spend a little bit of time here in this cultural area. See if we can't trade for a dog, but at the same time, we do kind of need to return. Zoom in. God dang it. I need something to put liquids in. I forgot to make a water skin with that leather. Oh, no. All right. Eating. Zooming out. Okay. Whoops. I think we'll just return from whence we came. It'll take us a few days. I kind of like to try and return like from a different route slightly so we can open up more of the map as we go. So, oh, encountered an elk. Yeah, he's right there. Could probably down him, but chasing him through the woods would be hard if I didn't kill him in one shot. So let's just move on. Yeah, when traveling like this, I rarely stop and hunt. Unless I'm desperate for food for some reason, like I didn't bring it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there's another elk right there. And of course, that's always the time, too, when you happen to see the most animals, it seems like. You know, when you're like, all right, I'm not hunting right now. I'm just traveling. Oh, there's 6 elk. All right, let's knock this down. Get a little roaring fire going. Beautiful. Break open this ice, get a drink. Oh no, we have minor frostbite in our foot. I didn't think that would happen that quickly like that. All right, well, I should have lit this fire. You know what? I bet you if I had lit the fire before opening up that ice there, I probably would have avoided it. All right, so let's hit skills, then P for physician. Yep, there it is. So the only thing we can do to treat frostbite is to warm it up, but we're definitely going to do that, and we have a fire. All right, so we'll sleep. Oh, I should have eaten. Yeah, frostbite's curable. It's just annoying. And it's kind of, sometimes can be easy to forget that you've got it. All right, we're good. Yeah. Oh, the fire went out. Okay, let's actually, before we travel on the overmap, let's start another fire, just briefly, to treat that frostbite. Okay, SP, warm it up. Beautiful. Basically, we just want to keep that treatment applied constantly if possible. All right, there's a bird to the north, so let's move. That elk is still hanging around down there. Okay. Ermine, no. I really want to watch my warmth levels too now. If we get cool, I'm going to have... Yeah, we're cool now, so... It's early evening. Let's stop. Try and get a fire going. There we go. Okay, push the limbs into that. We'll start the fire first. Then we'll look for some water. Okay. And I can actually see water right here. Good. Okay, we're eating. Let's go ahead and treat our foot now. Oh, we already did. So we'll sleep. Small hours in the morning. Now we'll try and retreat the foot. Nope, still not. Keep that up, though. It'll be healed in no time. All right, so we're able to travel again. Well, we've got a few things that we need to take care of before we go look for that hidden treasure, but that is definitely a priority. It's going to help a lot with trading and stuff. Heck, once we pick up this hand axe, you know what we'll do? We'll just immediately put in another order with the same blacksmith. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't think it's been a full week, though. We might have to come back. Okay. Just trying to get out of here. Let's eat. Exit. Okay, I need to drink something. Okay. Straight west, and we should run into the blacksmith. So let's go. Just over here. Nope. Fell asleep. Alright, let's eat. That was good. We got that quest done. I feel proud of myself. Alright, I think the village is right there. Or wait, no. Was this the one? No, it wasn't. It's that one right there with the white. That's right. I'm confusing myself. Shoot. Oh, well. We'll just head that way. Come on. There we go. Still desperate to find some canine companions, too. That would be really great. Okay, which one is it? I think it's this one. Okay. Hello? Is your blacksmith hiding in the woods again, bro? H7. Doesn't know where he's at. It's on us. It's incumbent on us to find this guy. He's lost in the woods. How about you there, buddy? You know where this guy is? H7. In the north. It's as good as we're gonna get. There he is. Hello, sir. Greetings. How's the master work? It will be ready tomorrow. Cha-ching. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so we just got to hang out. Oh, good. There's their water source, too. I just noticed it. Yay. Oh, I can finally make like a bowl, too, with this axe once we get it. Oh, it's going to be glorious. But we got to kill a day. Kill some time. Let me look at the map again. I think we've about visited all the villages we have. Oops, crap. We have knowledge of, so maybe let's go look for some new ones up in this direction. Come on. Yeah, this feels like one of the hearts of their civilization. Yeah, when you get a bunch of these like villages all bundled together in one area, it's definitely usually like the goods they have will be a little bit better. They'll have more of them. Let's see. Any other towns? Hey, all right. Walked right into one almost. There we go. Hello. Talk to this guy. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot we are injured. Did he heal me? Yeah, please heal me. Okay, I think he did. Let's go ahead and ask if he's got any animals. Of course not. Jerks. Let's see. Do they have any quests? Let's just greet them. Oh, okay. Wait. No, okay. Well, maybe we talk to another person. Be a little bit more clear here. Not you. Okay, yeah, no quests here. Not to worry. I'm almost tempted to maybe hire some people. We do have a little bit of extra meat with us, and I've got an absolute crap ton of meat at home, so we're not going to run out of food. I think we might do that when we finally pick up our hand axe on the way home. I might try and recruit a couple of people. Once we get back, we can order them to start like chopping trees down. It's good to get a bunch of logs accumulated if we're thinking about setting up an actual cabin at some point. All right, let's sleep here. Okay, I'm chilly. Wait, how's my frostbite? I think we need to start another fire. I'm looking for some water. There's some water. Okay. We'll start a fire right here. Okay, and let's put our foot in the fire. Just warm it up, just warm it up. All right, I'll come over here, get some water. And let's eat. All right, good, good, good. Vigorous, it's time to zoom out. Oh, there's a herd of reindeers right there. Oh, boy. Well, I'd love to hunt them, but... Gosh, it's tempting. I could probably down one and then just carry it with me back home. Oh, nailed it. It's limping. Why did I do this? The sun is barely in the sky. It's like a half sun. I don't know what's going on. It's not even in the sky. Yeah, this was actually stupid. I shouldn't have done this. Really dumb of me. Basically tracking this animal blind. And there's so many different footprints here. There. Oh, is that him? Nope. Could literally be impossible to find this guy again. Yeah, that was a stupid waste of an arrow. I got greedy, people. I got greedy. It happens. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Wield an arrow. Good news is I don't need arrows to get kills. Even if we ran out of every last arrow we had, we could still feed ourselves. All right, so yeah, let's get down here to the blacksmith. Quit running around chasing Rudolph and his merry little gang. Okay, avoid that. Over here. I need to mark this one, actually. Yeah, let's mark this location. Just because I've got an order here doesn't mean I'll see it in the future. So, masterwork, blacksmith. Beautiful. Okay, now the hard part, finding this dude. Where's he at? H7 northeast. He's never just in his shop, is he? He's never doing his job. Oh, why are you so hard to find, bro? north. They love the trees. Honestly, if I lived in this time period too, I'd probably spend all my time in the woods as well. There he is. Dude is about as far from his blacksmith forge as he can get right now. Is it done? Afternoon? You jerk. I'm just going to sleep. Okay, it's afternoon. Or no, it's just noon. Crap. Where'd he go? Dude just walked off. I'm just going to kill a little bit of time. Early afternoon. And he's right there. Ready in an hour. Oh, this guy's playing games with me right now. Straight up playing games. Hold on. Let's come down here. There's too many villagers. What's up? What's your story, dude? Alright. An hour. Oh, was that an hour? Probably not. There we go. That's gotta be... Where's he at? He likes the trees. Hey, kid, you see your blacksmith? Southwest? That's not where he's normally at. That little Dennis the Menace kid just lied to me. What do you see? Do you see him? Where's he at? Oh, there he is, right behind me. Just appears. It's ready. I have it right here. You better have it, you little liar. All right, offer some items. So we've got... Let's try this little piece of fur and then the hair fur. Just see what it says. Tripled. Okay. Yeah, this is why I should have made some clothing. Crap. Let's do... Two-thirds. Okay. Really trying not to give him this whole piece of fur right here. I'm certain that that would do it, that would cover it, but it would probably be too much. Just a few more things. Okay, let's do... So I'm offering him food now. There it is. It's not bad. Couple of furs, little piece of leather, 50 cuts of jerky, you know. He probably wants my pants and knife again. Yeah, he's not getting them. All right, awesome. So, like I said, immediately we'll put in another order. Let's do the knife. We want... Give me a nice masterwork northern knife. Yeah, that's a deal. Goodbye. How long did he say? Crap, I didn't even pay attention. But that's okay. We've got ourselves a hand axe. There it is, masterwork hand axe. We've got some pretty good stuff so far. I mean, it's minuscule, the amount of tools I've got, but the knife is just regular quality, but we're rocking 2 masterwork quality items already. My clothing's not great, but, I mean, it's literally almost all of it I made by hand, so, you know, we got that going for us. All right, so we can leave this area. But first, like I said, maybe we'll take a look at the guys. What I'm going to look for now in the people we want to recruit, I want to make sure they have axes. This guy only has a knife and a piece of meat, so they won't be able to cut down trees unless they have their own axe. Because I don't have any extras to supply them with. All right, this guy does not have an axe on him. Let's just keep looking. It might be hard to find one of these dudes with an axe. I don't know. And of course, the females will not join us. Special NPCs like blacksmiths almost certainly won't join us too. Did we talk to this guy yet? Wooden shovel. Oh, he's got a hand axe. Perfect. This guy's actually pretty well outfitted. He's got a northern bow with 14 arrows. I'd like to have those arrows from him. All right, let's chat with this guy then. So we're going to go to H, ask help company, and then I'm going to say, I'd like to hire a helping hand. Interested? And he says, yes, that's fine with me. I can come work for you. Just be prepared to reward me afterwards, but let me think if I have all the equipment. And then he thinks about it and he says, no, I need more food. So we've got to pay him an initial payment of food up front to convince him. And then after that, he'll want like a reward even more. Like before he leaves, he'll ask for more stuff. All right. Now, initially, we have to give him some food for him to join us. He wants a little bit more. There we go. All right, so we've got a companion. Cool. But when he does leave our service in about 3 or 4 days or so, he'll tell us, and then he'll ask for a payment, at which point we don't have to pay him. We can stiff him. He's not going to go like hostile or anything like that. He'll just eventually get fed up and leave if we don't pay him, if we just ignore him, which is typically what I do. But if you do that, you won't be able to hire them again. In fact, you probably won't be able to hire anyone from his village again because you get a bad rep, man. Now we're going to eat. All right, so now that we've got this companion, as I kind of mentioned, he's only with us for a brief time, so I'm going to just zoom straight home. Not going to stop for hunting, trading. We'll just stop to sleep if we need to. How close are we? All right, we're almost there. See if we can push it without passing out. It's risky because we're so dehydrated. All right, we made it. Woo! Yeah. Of course, he's with us. Hello. So immediately, I'm going to tell him to go ahead and start cutting down some trees. So let's see. Command. No. How do we do this again? I've forgotten. See, talk. No, that's not right. Let's go to the question mark. Interacting, crafting. Okay, it's the exclamation mark. That's what it is. Yeah. This is what I was looking for. The companions commands. Fell some trees. So yeah, we can have him do several different things, none of which are really helpful to me except for felling trees. And that's why I wanted him to have an axe. If he didn't have an axe on him, he would say it right now. He'd be like, I don't have the right tools. But he does, so get to work. So he'll go off, cut down a few trees, then he'll wander back over to me aimless, and I'll have to give him more instructions, but it's helpful, albeit a little bit annoying. All right, let's grab our de-haired skin. So that we need to preserve. Up and at him, buddy. Oh, where's our companion? Did he... Let's see. Okay, let's cure the skin for preservation. That's going to be the de-haired elk skin, please. That NPC behavior sounds very familiar. Oh, why do I keep canceling that? Damn it. I don't care about the fox. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. He's still cutting. All right. Usually, well, it just feels like he would come back over here. All right. So we've got food for days now. Yep. We got a whole nother stack of food ready. That's glorious. In fact, we don't need to carry it all, so... Oh, yeah, we've got over 20 pounds of meat now. Oh, yeah. Drop that. Oh, damn it. You know, let me look at something here. Utility articles. I want to make... Nothing here. That's right. Now that we have an axe... Oh, this is going to be super critical. Yeah, let's come over here and grab one of the trees that he's knocked down. I'm going to snag this tree from him. Good job, buddy. In fact, actually, let's just reorder him to work. Fell some more trees while you're over here, bud. All right, so we're going to move this tree trunk back to our camp because I'm going to chop it into blocks. Okay. Oops, nope. Oh, crap. Screwed up his little thing there. All right, so yeah, now if we go to the Timbercraft, we can chop blocks of wood from, yep. Oh, that didn't take long at all. That's nice. So now we have a pile of wooden blocks, which is one of the things we'll need to use to craft with? Go to utility articles. We can make a wooden bowl. Just want one of them. See, block of wood is one of the prerequisites for this, which we just made a whole stack of. So there we go. All right, did we pause it? We did. We got tired, so we'll rest for a bit. Let's eat some of the delicious dried meat. Wait, I'm carrying around this fur, aren't I, too? Let me drop that. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and finish this craft. So repeat. Nice. Now we've got a bowl. So instead of having to break the ice every single time, I can refill the bowl. Wait, how do we do it? I've kind of forgotten. I kind of forgot how to fill a bowl. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, we got a bowl with water in it now, so it's not like a necessarily a large quantity of water, but it'll be enough for a couple sips. All right, let's drink. I mean, sleep. Thinking about drinking. All right, how's this skin? Okay, after 11 days, it'll be preserved, so we're fine. Looking good. Okay. What do we need to do here? I mean, we've got several days. I can't remember how long he told me until that knife is ready, but I'm going to assume it's probably like a week to 10 days. Let's rest. What are we carrying so much of? Okay, yeah, that bowl of water actually weighs 7 pounds. That's a big-ass bowl. It's like a salad bowl full of water. Wow. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just get out here and do some hunting, people. Everybody's favorite. It's early morning. Sun's not yet up, so I've got terrible visibility. But every moment that passes, it gets better. Trying to sleep, but I can't. Oh, I forgot about our stupid companion. He starts talking a few more days. All right. No, that's fine. He can go hunting with us. In fact, maybe if we find like a bear or something, yeah, we can actually take it on with this guy. Don't forget, he's got a pretty nice bow and arrow. I don't know what his skills as a shot are, but I'm willing to find out. Take a drink of our bowl of water. All right, it's late afternoon. What we'll try and do is each night I'll return to the shelter. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. And before I go to bed, I'll order this guy to chop trees down each night before I sleep, so that while I have a nice restful slumber, he's sweating his butt off. Yeah, there we go. All right, get away. Go work in the woods in the middle of the night, sir. Sleep. And it's midnight. Eat. Don't have much to do. Actually, that's not true. I guess I could craft something potentially. Let's see. Wait a second. What about a bag? Textile craft. No. Where's the bag at? Thought it was under utility articles, but it's not there. Actually, it might be a modded item that I'm thinking of. I played with the BAC mods for so long that I kind of forgot what was what. Oh, that's right. We have to remember, too, that our axe handle could break. Huh. Tying equipment? No. Clothes? Maybe if we go to our skills. Textile craft, it's now. I'm not sure. I'm also curious where the water skin is. Trapping, transport. Heh. I swear you could make a skin. Maybe it's been changed. Oh well. Not to worry. Yeah. I might have to install those mods again for my next playthrough. They're so great. They add so many good crafting recipes to the game, blacksmithing and stuff, and it just makes sense. It's not easy either. It takes quite a lot of preparation, a lot of time to get your little self prepared to do full fledged blacksmithing out here in the middle of nowhere. But it's worth it. It's worth it, and it's a fun challenge. I think I've done a whole series where like I won't have any contact with NPCs at all, like just total hermit run, Avoid the NPC villages, no trading. The only way I can get like tools and stuff is by making them myself. And it's possible, but like I said, you got to start with like wood and stone tools. And you got to go find the iron. It's a big challenge. All right. Let's go ahead and move around. Got no visibility out here, but oh, my companion's with me. Every time I see him, I think it's an enemy. I always forget about him. But he will come in handy if we can actually encounter something. NPCs can be rather ferocious. They're not all equal too, but I think this guy will be cool. Yeah, I've seen an NPC when I was on a hunt for an elk. I encountered the elk and I ordered the NPC to attack it. And the NPC didn't have any range, so he just went into melee, just literally sprinted right up to this elk and then killed it in 2 hits. I have it. It's like the 3rd episode of my Island series. It was amazing. It was astonishing. Never seen somebody melee an elk in 2 hits like that. All right, we're a bit tired, so we'll return to the evening's position. Order our good friend here to go chop down some trees. You do that. It does kind of suck because I have to kind of stay near him, but usually what I'll do, if this is a position I want to build like my final base at, my cabin, while he is like working on chopping trees, what I would do is start to haul these logs to the position I want to build on, essentially. Like if we wanted to build it right here in this little opening, right at the corner of this forest, yeah, I would start to just roll all the logs that he cuts down. Because they still need to be prepared. The logs, the tree trunks are not actually logs, technically. You have to turn them into logs. So yeah, in addition to just chopping trees down, there's several other stages you have to go through. And what's cool is there's like specialized axes and stuff. There's a carving axe, there's the broad axe, and each one is like better suited for a certain like type of job, obviously. So if you have a full selection of the different or the different axes, it can make building a cabin much smoother and quicker. So that's something. I mean, you could theoretically just do every stage with a hand axe, but yeah, it's going to be slower, more difficult. All right, he's taking forever to chop down trees, so we'll just let him work. And we are getting tired, so it's early evening. I guess we'll go ahead and sleep at this point. To have a little drink. There we go. Excellent. Eat, eat, eat. Well, guys, we've come to our 2-hour mark here for the stream, so probably going to do it for this one. But you know what? I think it might be a good idea, and I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. If you're watching on YouTube, too, leave me a comment. But I might switch this into an edited series and just release, edited videos with this same character here. Maybe do something different for next week's live stream. Maybe some more vintage story or something. Maybe try a Dwarf Fortress live stream too, because it really does feel like, to me at least personally, Unreal World is more suited for an edited format where I can kind of like cut out some of the long, boring parts where I'm just wandering the map waiting to find, an animal. That's always done it too, so it just feels more natural to me, I guess, for that reason. But let me know. Like I said, I'm always grateful to hear you guys' input and stuff, and that way we can continue with our character here in the Unreal World, and we can try some new stuff on the live streams. Yeah, I'd like to do a Dwarf Fortress stream, actually, handy. attract a different crowd. Maybe some new people and stuff will be interested. And I know obviously Dwarf Fortress is probably a bit more well known and popular than this game, but not to say that's the only reason I like to stream stuff, but it would help a little bit. So I appreciate your input there, Hanny. Thanks everybody for dropping by today. Once again, I will be back tomorrow to stream some Cataclysm. We're going to be starting a brand new run, so I hope you guys will join me for that. Thank you all, and I will see you on the next one.